Let me start where most people don't. Think about how often you avoid certain movies or shows because you know the sound won't do them justice. The first week you live with the Q65H, that hesitation disappears. This is for the kind of person who wants their home to feel finished. You care about atmosphere. You care about comfort. You don't want your living room to feel like a collection of devices, you want it to feel intentional. You've reached the stage where uneven sound feels distracting, not acceptable. Before we go any further, take a second to check the current price and availability. Systems like this tend to shift quietly, and waiting often feels pointless afterward. You probably had the realization without drama. A scene that should have felt emotional didn't land. Dialogue that forced subtitles on. Bass that showed up but never felt connected to the moment. You adjusted, rewound, tolerated it, but something always felt off. Once this system is in place, that tension fades. There's an immediate sense of ease. Sound fills the room evenly instead of clumping near the TV. You stop riding the remote. You stop thinking about audio altogether, and that's when you know it's working. In everyday life, it changes how you use your space. Movie nights feel fuller without being overwhelming. Sports broadcasts feel alive, like the crowd actually exists beyond the screen. Gaming feels more immersive because direction and depth finally make sense. Even background music during the day feels warmer and more present, not thin or distant. The performance doesn't feel aggressive. It feels settled. Bass supports the experience instead of stealing it. Surround effects add space without calling attention to themselves. And once the room calibration does its thing, the sound feels tailored, like it belongs exactly where you placed it. Quick note, don't assume pricing or stock will stay where it is. When people realize how complete this setup feels, availability tends to tighten up. If you're wondering whether a system with this much power will feel like too much, here's the surprise: it actually makes you listen at lower volumes. Because clarity replaces force. You hear everything without pushing anything. There's a quiet pride that comes with owning something like this. Not flashy pride, confidence. You know your setup finally matches your screen and your taste. You don't explain it to guests. You just let them notice how natural everything sounds. Sound feels full without strain. Dialogue stays clear and centered. Bass feels supportive, not excessive. Effects feel spacious and controlled. Long sessions feel easy and relaxed. It's not built for people who treat audio as an afterthought, and it's not meant to be background noise. This is for people who want their space to feel complete. Eventually, you stop comparing. You realize you're not choosing watts or formats anymore, you're choosing how you want to feel every time you sit down. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you keep delaying, then regret when every scene reminds you why you wanted more. If you're ready to stop compensating and finally enjoy sound that just fits, trust that instinct. Check the current price, see what's available, and make the upgrade that quietly improves every night at home.